Good afternoon, welcome to the coffee shop, which is called The Landing Pad. This is our first coffee shop that we have that supports the service, and the proceeds from this coffee shop also help to raise money for the service. I'm the fundraising coordinator for Northamptonshire. Part of my job is to go around to schools and colleges and increasing education and awareness about what the service does. I then also go into companies and try and persuade them to part with their well-earned cash. If somebody's company decides that they're doing really well, we would ask if they might consider bringing this on as a charity of the choice or charity of the year. And also we get them to volunteer. So as well as looking for volunteers from generally around the public, we also go into companies and see if the staff would like to volunteer. Some people volunteer their time by coming out to events and fundraising with us. Others can, if they have skills and attributes that can help out the service, we'll try and bring them on and use those skills and attributes to the best use that we can.
My son phoned me and said Dad's had an accident, he's cut his neck. He's a bit of a drama queen, so I didn't believe him to start off with that it was serious. He said, you just need to come home. And it was when he said, but drive safely, was when I realised, oh, okay, perhaps he's not making it up. And then as I came to come into the street, and the ambulance came in, we both sort of came into the street at the same time. And that's when I knew it was serious, because they didn't take their time getting out of the ambulance. They just got out and ran in. And then my son came over to me and told me not to come in. He goes, don't go in, because it will scare you. But I ignored him, obviously, and came in. And Simon was sitting on the stairs with the paramedic holding around his neck. And he just sort of smiled at me and waved his hand. Gavin, the son that was here at the time, he went to get my daughter. And then my other son from down south had to come up. So it was like all waiting in the waiting room, and they've obviously got that journey where they don't know whether their dad's alive or not alive.
The reason we do this is because it costs us £1.7 million a year to fund the service. We average about 3 to 4 missions per day. Each of those missions costs £1,700, so every penny really does count. We have approximately across the service about 400 volunteers. As you've seen, we have them in the shops, we have them in here, we have them out fundraising, but we like people to do what they enjoy doing most. It's all about putting the fun back into fundraising. So we really are about, yes, we want to raise money, but at the same time come along and have fun. We're here with a Coca-Cola lorry that's going to be here taking people are here to have a look at the lorry. There's an unknown attraction for Northampton. It's never been here before. So we're here collecting for the air ambulance. Hopefully people, whilst they're mingling around, will find the time to give us donations to help to keep us flying over the Christmas period.
I had a single window here, but I wanted it double, so I had to take the bricks out from here. So I'd already took the inside brick out and put the new into it, but I had to take the outside brick out. So I leant over with the angle grinder and cut down the bricks and knocked them out with an hammer. But then I had to go between the mortar to take the cement out so I could take the nice brick out. So I actually, rather than lean over the sink and not be in full control of it, I actually sat on the windowsill with my leg out the window so I could hold it properly. And as I went between the bricks, I got to the top, and when I did the top one, I must have dropped my arm a little bit and it pinched the blade and it spun out my hands. And as it spun out my hands, it bit me a few times, hit me in the face, neck, arm, chest, and spun out my hands and landed on the floor. Then I immediately done it. I put my hand around my neck and shouted for my brother to call an ambulance because he was in the back garden. He ran around the front and he was banging on the door trying to get in. I climbed down, walked down the stairs, and when I got to the bottom of the stairs, I just sat on the bottom of the stairs holding my neck after I opened the front door to let him in. Initially sitting on the bottom of the stairs, you're not thinking anything, it's just instinct to try and stay alive. You don't know who's there and who isn't. I mean, I remember the paramedic from the air ambulance telling me he was going to do something, put a different bandage on my neck. And then I remember them putting me in the ambulance to take me round, and they explained that the helicopters vibrate, and they explained the type of feeling you will get flying in the helicopter. The paramedic in the back monitored me all the way and let me know what was going on. They were really good. 6 weeks after I had the accident, the doctor gave me the all clear and said that it was all well enough and not going to pull apart again. And then so I did 7 weeks training, well 2 weeks on holiday, and then 5 weeks training. And then I did a mini triathlon, 400 metre swim, 20 kilometre bike ride and a 6 kilometre run.
You just never ever know when you always think it won't happen to me. And Simon is so cautious on everything that he does. He's always safety minded. And it was a freak accident, and you just don't know when that freak accident's going to be you. So it's just worth giving whatever you can to the air ambulance.